Hello everyone! Today we will open up a Dynasty pack for Legend of the Five Rings, The Children of Heaven. Inheritance Cycle, pack number 4. Right, let's take a look at what we get. In the previous one we noticed that there was, there were some new champion cards, both for the Crane Clan. And I know Scorpion has a new one as well, so I'm really curious if there are some in here. Right, again, piece of paper with some rules, some new rules, disguise rule. Nothing new here, except for the title on the sheet of paper. Alright, and here we have the very first card, Fortified Assembly, which is a crab card for a province. 3 strength. It cannot be a stronghold province, and this province gets +2 strength for each honor token on it. As a reaction, after an attack is declared against this province, place 1 honor token on it. So it's basically if an attack is declared against it, it will be a default of 5 honor, and so on and so forth. It's actually a pretty nice stronghold. Then again, if you're just playing in 1 versus 1 tournament play or something, you can just avoid it by attacking and destroying the other provinces. Because I'm guessing this is the only one with such an ability. So then it's no problem. A multiplayer, however, alright. Next up we have Emperor Summons, which is a neutral province with 5 strength, seeker roll only. And as a reaction after this province is revealed, search your Dynasty deck for a character card and put it face up into a non-stronghold province you control, discarding each other card in that province. Shuffle. Alright. Next up for the Crab Clan we have Student of Anatomies, which is a 1/2 for 2, 0 glory. It's a Shugenja of Earth. With an action, sacrifice a friendly character, choose a character until the end of the phase. Treat that character as if its printed text box were blank, except for traits. Then for the Crane, we have a Graceful Guardian. It's a 2/0 for 1 with 1 glory. It's a Bushi with an action. During a conflict in which this character is participating, during each player's next action opportunity in this conflict, increase the cost to play cards by 1. Wow. Another one for Crane, we have the Iron Crane Legion. It's an X3 for 4 with a glory of 2. It's a Bushi army, and it says no attachments except weapon. And during conflicts in which you are the attacking or defending player, X is equal to the number of cards in your opponent's hand. Ooh. Alright, and otherwise X is 0. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Right, then we have the Dragon Clan, Togashi Yoshi. It's a 1/1 monk for 1 with 1 glory, and it's tattooed, as you can see in the art. As a reaction, after this character wins a conflict, gain 1 fate from an unclaimed ring. Cool. Very cool indeed. Truth Seeker, also for the dragon. It's a 1/3 for 2. 1 glory, it's a courtier. And as a reaction, after this character enters play, choose a deck. Look at the top 3 cards of that deck and put them back in any order. So yeah, you can either take a look at your own deck or your opponent's, doesn't matter which one. Pretty interesting indeed. Ikoma Kiyono for the Lion Clan. It's a 1/2 for 2 and 3 glory. It's a courtier storyteller. As an interrupt, when a glory count would begin, if you are more honorable than an opponent, ready this character. Oh, sweet. That's pretty cool. Especially for Lion, that's easily done in my opinion. But then again, I am a Scorpion player, and so most people are more honorable than I am. Right, for the Phoenix we have a Righteous Delegate. It's a 2/3 for 3. with 2 glory, it's a courtier, and as an action during a conflict in which this character is participating, until the end of the conflict, each participating non-bushy character gets +1 military and +1 politics, and each participating bushy character gets -1 and -1. And then we have a holding for the Phoenix, the Starry Heaven Sanctuary, +1 strength, it's a Temple of the Void, limit 1 per deck, and as a reaction after Fate is removed from characters in the Fate phase, if 4 or more Fate was removed. Alright, next up we have a Scorpion card, the Emissary of Lies. It's a 2/3 for 3, and it has a glory of 1. It's a courtier with an action during a conflict in which this character is participating. Choose a participating character controlled by your opponent. Your opponent guesses the name of a card. You may reveal your hand. If you do, and the named card is not in your hand, move the chosen character home. That is interesting. You have to have a big knowledge of all the cards in the game and what people play and what not. Right, then we have also for the Scorpion Clan a holding, +2 on your province strength, licensed quarter. It's a city and it has a reaction after you win a conflict. Your opponent discards the top card of his or her conflict deck. Unlimited. Sweet. Right, then we go over to the Unicorn Clan, Ida Rioma. It's a 0/4 for 3 with a glory of 1. It's a courtier cavalry, and it has the action during a conflict in which this character is participating. Choose a unicorn character and a non-unicorn character controlled by the same player. Bow one of those characters, then ready the other. Right, then we have for the neutral cards, we have Hantai Daisetsu, which is the Crown Prince. Yes, it's a courtier imperial crown prince. It's a 3/4/4, and it has a glory of 3. It has sincerity and an action during a political conflict in which this character is participating. Choose a participating character until the end of the conflict. Treat that character as if its printed text box were blank, except for traits. Sweet. Right, then we go over to the conflict deck cards. For the Crab Clan, we have a sharpened Tsuruhashi, which is an attachment for 0 and gets you +1/+0. It's a weapon with an interrupt. When an attached character is sacrificed, return this card to your hand. Ooh. And for the Crane Clan, we have an Issue a Challenge. It's an event for 0 with a reaction. After a bushy character you control attacks alone, your opponent cannot declare more than 1 character as a defender in this conflict. Then for the Dragon Clan, we have a Rising Stars Kata. It's an event for 0, a technique with an action. During a conflict, choose a participating unique character. That character gets +3 military until the end of the conflict, +5 instead. If that character has won a duel this conflict, max 1 per conflict. That's interesting. If you're all duel heavy, you can actually splash this card. You know, it has a splash cost over there. Right, for the Lion Clan here, we have a Regal Bearing. It's an event for 1 and an action during a political conflict in which you control a participating courtier character. Set the bid on your honor dial to 1 and draw cards equal to the difference between your honor bid and that of your opponent. Max 1 per conflict. Can also be quite interesting. Alright, then for the Phoenix, we have also an event, but for cost of 3, Invoke the Divine. Action, play up to 3 spell cards with total printed cost 5 or less from your hand without paying their costs. This includes costs other than Fate costs. Oh, wow. Now this is a card that is interesting to look at for any clan, if they have spells, though. Right, Scorpion Clan. Yes, Unspoken Etiquette. It's an event for 2 with an action during a political conflict. Dishonor each participating non-courtier character. Oh, this is good. I'm going to play this card. And it's splashable as well, for those of you who don't play Scorpion. Next up for the unicorn, we have a natural negotiator. It's a 0 cost attachment, +0/+0 technique, attached to a courtier character you control, and as an action during a conflict, give your opponent 1 honor. Switch attached character's base, military and political skills until the end of the conflict. And finally, we have a neutral event for 1 over here. Action. During a political conflict, your opponent reveals a random card from his or her hand and puts it on top of his or her conflict deck. If you control a participating courtier character, you may give your opponent 1 honor to resolve this ability twice. Awesome. So there you have it. Yeah, another pack from the inheritance cycle. Yeah, thank you all for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.